all doing this morning?
We're doing pretty good. Just not really sure what to expect weather-wise for this week. As this morning we were greeted by a really nice rainbow. I don't know if you saw that one. It was like very
Yeah, I
beautiful.
saw that at the beginning of the show. It was a beautiful capture. And so
Right,
we'll probably see a couple more of those this morning before the sun gets too high up in the sky.
right.
And pardon me if there's a little bit of change or difference in look and feel with this. I got a new phone and I upgraded it. And the case is too big for me to use my device. So I'm got you propped up on
Wow.
uh, it's Workout Monday. There we go. Oh, I'm trying to turn my camera around. There we go. Yeah, this is my tripod right now.
Oh,
Cafe Bustelo coffee and a
hitting the weights.
dumbbell. So that's where I'm. Complicated Monday morning. But anyway, working at the weather right now. We have our radar up and running. We've had a couple of mechanical problems with the air conditioning unit, but we have a lot of upgrades still ongoing with the radar. We have a radar team coming to the island this month, and they'll be doing some massive maintenance work, part of its service life extension program. So we should see continued improvement in the radar capacity and its operational status in the months and hopefully years to come. So this is what we're looking at right now, just some spotty showers out there, and it's confined right over Guam and just south of Rota in a narrow belt. And so we're getting the showers this morning, but Rota, Tinian, and Saipan are much, much drier this morning. So we're the lucky ones out there. And of course, when you have a mix of sun and showers, you get those rainbows, and that'll be prevalent through the morning hours and then probably later this afternoon if the showers remain. And so what is this all part of? Well, it's not part of anything significantly organized. As we go to the radar, it's just a light trade wind disturbance moving right through Guam. You see those low-level clouds right over here, training right over Guam into the Rota Channel, and all this stuff that's moving quickly from the left of your screen to the right. Those are upper level clouds, some cirrus that will be of no consequence to the area. Much quieter across the CNMI to our north, and much of the region as a whole is very quiet with the heaviest showers and thunderstorms all over Yap and Palau. So that's going to be well to our southwest, and it's going to stay down there with nothing exciting for our area. So go ahead and queue up the slides, and I'm going to have to rely heavily on your screen for the slides, because I'm going to put my phone down shortly as I talk through the slides, and I'm going to turn my camera off in the meantime. So join us on the slides. The work week weather, not a bad week at all. Scattered showers this morning across Guam and the Rota Channel, maybe a few of them scraping up as far as north as Rota. And that's going to push out to the west with drier weather for today and then the next several days. We could see another tut cell later this week, and that's part of the upper level trough that we've talked about in recent weeks as we move forward. What that would do for us in the weather is generate some isolated thunderstorms. And so we could see the potential for thunderstorms Thursday night as that upper level trough stretches from near Wake Island all the way down toward the Mariana Islands. Where exactly that pivots, that's where it could influence our weather. The Guam fire danger is increasing. We are now high to very high across the region. And so that's going to continue to climb with the dry weather continuing across the area. Showers and thunderstorms across Yap and Palau, not too bad. And the old weather proverb, a rainbow in the east will be followed by a fine morrow, whereas in the west, by a wet day. So that's just the old weather proverb. I don't know if many of you have heard that, but I only heard of that this morning when I was looking up rainbow information.
Yeah, I never heard that one, Landon, but now I'm going to repeat it all the time.
I always stick to when thunder roars, get indoors. That's the most prevalent that we can use and relate to here in the islands. And so the current conditions, and I have my camera back on, by the way, the sunrise and sunset, the days continue to get a little bit longer. The sunrise getting a little bit earlier every morning and a little bit later for sunset every day. The Guam temperatures are 79 degrees, and that was at the 6 o'clock hour with gusty winds. And that was with some of those showers. Yesterday's rainfall, just 100th of an inch, but the record for the day was 1.42 inches set 1981. And that was a marvelous year because that was the year of my birth. And so happy Mother's Day to my mother, as well as my stepmother and my grandmother, all doing a fine job at mothering people and bringing up youth through the years. And so they did a fine job, I would say so myself. The heat index, I just want to bring that up again as we come into the warmer time of the year. This is our peak area right there in that black box. That's where we usually will typically be here on Guam. Not so bad, but we're going to see the feel-like temperature gradually increase as we go through May and June, and then the wet season rain start mixing, and we'll have increased cloud cover. Things are a little bit more humid, but there's also a lot more moisture and cloud cover later parts of the year. So the hottest time of the year is notoriously, again, May, June, and July. And I see the question, are the trade winds gone yet? They are not gone yet. We're going to still be seeing that fight between the dry trade wind season and the wet season. We're going to see that fight continue at least for another couple months, but the trades will stick with us, especially this week, and I'll get to that 2 more screens down the way. The Joint Typhoon Warning Center, currently no suspect areas in the western North Pacific. So that's the good news for us. And looking at the long-range models, I do not see any suspect areas for development in our region. So we're riding high and dry with the trade winds still persisting the next, probably the next couple of weeks. We could see some development, again, most typically this time of the year, far to our southwest near Palau, and then also southern Philippines. That's the most probable conditions and location for this time of the year. The next slide showing those winds over the open waters. Again, the trade winds, those green wind barbs across Guam and the Sinai and everywhere to our east. Those are the trade winds still fighting for domination across the region. That blue hash line over Wake Island, that's the upper level trough that's generating showers and thunderstorms just northeast of Kwajalein and Madro and southeast of Wake. That's going to keep in place, but we're going to see another trough start to edge its way down toward the southwest from near Wake Island region. And that's what could help spark some showers and thunderstorms, probably Thursday night, but we're not seeing such a potential for that because there's no low-level forcing. And so what we want to see is a low-level disturbance, the surface trough, and then that combines with the upper-level forcing of a upper trough. That's when we see the action. That's when things light up and go boom across the region. Showers and thunderstorms prevail across Yap and Palau. That's going to stick down in that region of no effect to us across the area. The seas and surf remain elevated right about 5 to 7 feet. We're going to see those decrease just a little bit as winds subside across the region Thursday, Friday, and into the weekend. So not a bad time out on the water, but there is a moderate risk of rip currents, primarily across east-facing reefs, coastal shores, and beaches. So watch out if you're on the east side hiking on the reef shelf. It's always that constant hazard for those areas of Guam. The work week ahead, not so bad. And I really don't like this the 7-day or the 5-day outlook across the top of the screen. That's from our webpage, our computer-generated outlook. It's very dominant on the clouds and rains, but it's going to be a lot more sunlight than what this picture shows. Partly sunny today with the scattered showers decreasing by the afternoon. Really not bad. East surf 6 to 8 feet and 2 to 4 feet along north-facing reefs and lesser on west and south-facing reefs. Midweek, partly to mostly cloudy with isolated showers. We could see some scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms on Thursday, depending on how things evolve with that upper-level trough. Otherwise, not so bad, especially for the weekend, partly cloudy skies and isolated showers. So let me turn my phone down, and hopefully it stays there. So that's all I've got. A beautiful week ahead of us.
Wow, Landon, I love your optimism. The outlook calls for a lot of rain and clouds, but you're saying it's going to be much sunnier than that.
Yeah, it's going to be, I know a lot of our forecasts, the way the technical side of our computer system, the algorithms, it favors more clouds and showers in the graphical picture. But reality, you look outside the window, there's a lot more peaks of sunshine. It's going to be much warmer. So we'll have those clouds and showers, but it's not going to be quite so prevailing as what this graphic would show.
Thank you, Landon.
Absolutely.
Have a great week.
Have a good week.
There you go, Landon Aydlett of the National Weather Service. We do work week weather every Monday, and it's brought to you by Docomo Pacific. We're going to take a quick break, sir. We're coming back with the CNMI and Fit to Lead. It's a